Hey tribe, welcome back. One of the things I want you to think about here before we dive into this video is that your reactions reveal everything about you. Think about that for a second while I talk. Your reactions reveal everything about you. How you respond and how you react to circumstances throughout the day, throughout your life, reveals manifesting to you. It actually reveals why you're manifesting what you manifest. And in this video, what we're going to do is I kind of felt like I haven't done self-study myself, like in private, probably for the last 6 months or 7 months, because I've been so focused on YouTube, so focused on making content. So what I started doing the last couple weeks is really sitting down, reading books, reading some of my favorite books I love to read. And right now I'm in The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard. I read this book many times and I'm in chapter 2. And chapter 2, Neville says this tiny paragraph that we're going to dissect today that kind of answers this question. And it digs deep to this question that your reactions reveal everything about you. How you react and how you respond to circumstances throughout your life should tell you why you're manifesting what you manifest. And this is the paragraph that really stood out to me when I was reading through it. And it says, or Neville Goddard states, and your concept of yourself is all that you accept and consent to as true. What you consent to can only be discovered by an uncritical observation of your reactions to life. Your reactions reveal where you live psychologically, and where you live psychologically determines how you live here in the outer visible world. Okay, now so what we're going to do is we're going to break this down kind of sentence by sentence, and we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to explain it to you. When Neville says your concept of yourself is all that you accept and consent to as true, what he's really saying is everything you believe about yourself, consciously or subconsciously, forms the limits of your world. Listen to that one more time. Everything you believe about yourself, consciously and subconsciously, forms the limits of your world. It's not what you want that creates your life. It's what you've accepted as true about you. Isn't this so true? I'll read it one more time. Okay, I hate to do this to you, but this is about really understanding what Neville is talking about. It's not what you want that creates your life. It's what you've accepted as true about you. If deep down you see yourself as someone who always struggles, then even when you try to think positively, life will mirror that old self-image of somebody who always struggles. Like if you go through life and you walk outside and you see your car, you're getting ready to go to work, you're already dressed up, you're dazzled up, you look sexy to go to work, you walk outside to get in your car and you see that you have a flat tire. That's what Neville's talking about, and that's what I'm talking about. Your reactions reveal who you really are. How do you react and respond to that situation will tell everything about you and everything about your self-image and how you see yourself from the inside. Okay, we're going to dig deep in this, but this is the concept I want you to walk away with here. But if you truly consent to the idea that you're favored, wealthy, loved, or powerful, the outer world must reorganize to reflect that truth. So this, really Neville Goddard is going deep with the whole concept of what's inside you has to manifest out. Okay, it's from within out. It's not from the outside in. It's what we really think deep. Neville's going really deep here. It's your deep-rooted beliefs. It's your deep-rooted thoughts, but it's really the secret you that only you know. Okay, and sometimes even we ourselves or myself don't even know because we might not be aware to it. But let's dig deeper. You see, your concept of self is the blueprint. Reality simply builds from it. Now remember, your subconscious mind doesn't play favorites. Your subconscious mind is very, very, very impersonal. Your subconscious mind isn't trying to figure out what's best for you, what's not best for you. It's not trying to figure out what's true or false. It literally just gives you what you give it. So if you give it a poor self-image, guess what? It's going to give you a poor self-image, and that's going to be a reflection in your 3D world. Let's move on to the second sentence. What you consent to can only be discovered by an uncritical observation of your reactions to life. Now we're kind of close to getting to the meat and potatoes, what I feel that kind of really resonated with me. This part means you can't always see your beliefs directly, but you can observe your reactions to what happens around you. This is why I said in the beginning, how you react is saying everything about you. So listen, if someone criticizes you and you instantly feel hurt or defensive, that reaction exposes a hidden belief that I'm not good enough. Isn't this so true? If you see someone succeed and you feel jealous instead of inspired, that reaction reveals a belief that, like, success isn't available to me. Like, how often do you feel like if you're around somebody and you know they make more money than you, do you feel jealous? Do you murmur, complain, or say a little indirect little comment, or are you sarcastic? See, remember what I'm saying is, to you, it might not be a big deal, but remember, to your subconscious mind thinks black and white. There's literally no gray area at all to your subconscious mind. It's black or white. Okay, bottom line. So to your subconscious mind, if you're jealous, your subconscious mind is like, you're jealous, and you're jealous because you're hanging around your wealthy friend. That just means that you don't have money. That just means that you're poor. Because you're jealous around money. You're jealous around somebody who has money. So it has to mean the reason why you're jealous is because you're poor. You don't have it. That's how your subconscious mind thinks, because it's black and white. There's no gray. It's not trying to figure out why you think the way you think. It's just basically black and white. Do you understand this? Listen, Neville calls it uncritical observation, meaning don't judge yourself for the reaction, just watch it, because it will tell you where you live internally. Now let's go to the last sentence here, the third sentence that kind of ties everything together. And this is where Neville Goddard says, where you live psychologically determines how you live in the visible world. And this is the one that I really it really spoke worlds to me just in my personal life. That's how I respond and react at things around me. And especially when things don't go your way. Just like the flat tire example. That's just an example, but we've all experienced it. So how do you react and respond to it? Okay, if like I'm in Thailand right now. So when we drive into the town to go shopping, if people cut us off or drive crazy, how do I react to it? What am I saying out loud? Is it pissing me off or whatever? That's what's manifesting into my 3D world, is how I respond or react to situations like that. All it's doing is communicating what's inside me. And this is what Neville Goddard is trying to say. So where you live psychologically determines how you live in your outer world. And right here, this is the law of correspondence in action. Meaning your inner dwelling place, the assumptions and emotional states you habitually occupy, become the physical environment you experience. Listen, if you live mentally on lack, you'll find shortage everywhere. Isn't it true? Like, if you live mentally on lack, you'll find shortage everywhere. Like if you, like, for example, even in Thailand, I'm up north right now in the Thai village. If I start not liking the Thai village or the village life, what will happen is no matter where I go in the village, I won't like it. Okay, no matter where I go, I'm not going to like it. You know what I mean? Because that's what's already inside me. If you live in abundance, you'll notice opportunities where others see nothing. If you really believe abundance is your birthright, if you really believe abundance is divine, abundance is in all things, and you really believe this to your core, that's what's inside you. Well, when you go through day to day, that's all you're going to see is abundance in everything. Now, this also brings up a reason why a lot of people who teach Neville will also teach like your world is a simulation. Is meaning when you go throughout your day, don't react and respond to things. Okay? If you feel something negative, don't react to it. Yes, you got to handle it. You can't ignore it. But if you have a flat tire, you don't react to it. You just basically say, hey, you know what? I'm blessed because it's keeping me off the road. Maybe it saved me from an accident. You see what I'm saying? I don't react to it. You might have to fix the issue, but you fix it with no emotion. You bring no emotion to it, and you just go around it and go throughout your day. That's what Neville is trying to say, because what's inside of you has to manifest in your outside world. So what Neville is saying in the power of awareness, just in chapter 2 here, is that really pay attention to what you're reacting to. Okay. Are you reacting to when you want your dream car, then all of a sudden you start seeing your dream car all over the place. You start seeing people drive past you in your dream car. Okay. Pay attention to what are you thinking at that moment? Are you really thinking, oh, bless that person? Okay, he's driving my dream car. Good for him. Or are you thinking sarcastic comments? You're thinking like, oh, now what does that guy do for a living? Like, I bet he rips people off. You know what I mean? You end up directly or indirectly putting them down. That's just what's inside you. But that's a self-reflection. Remember, it's the mirror principle. It's from within out. It has to, what you're thinking on the inside, what you're holding on the inside has to manifest out in your 3D world. So in simple terms, Neville Goddard is teaching self-awareness as a doorway to transformation. He's saying, don't change the world, change the you that the world reflects. You understand? You're going within. If you want to change your life, it starts within you. You don't change the world on the outside of you. You change how you react and respond to the world. That's what he's saying. Your reactions show you where you are living internally, and that's the only place you need to move from to change everything. Listen to it one more time. This is kind of like the secret of life right here. This is the secret, the ultimate secret at the end of the video. If you stayed around this long, how to get this stuff to work for you. Listen. Your reactions, good or bad, show you where you're living internally. They secret you. Okay? They secret you that people don't see. That's all it's showing you. But that's the only place you need to move from to change everything. You change how you react to things once you become aware of it. And that changes your outside world. Other than that, tribe, let's kind of wrap up this video. And I just really want to share that with you because when I kind of read that, I kind of just stopped on that paragraph and I reread it and I reread it and I reread it. That was the only nibbit in chapter 2 that really spoke super loud to me, because it really made me realize that what am I reacting to throughout the day, and really being aware of it. I mean, lots of times my awareness is like super awareness. And once I read that, I just had like, 5, 6, 7 spots, how I'm overreacting here, overreacting down here, overreacting down here. Okay. You know what I mean? And that's the mirror. That's kind of like a mirror principle, is how you're reacting on the inside. That's what's coming into your 3D world. That's actually what's manifesting in your 3D world. And even if you're manifesting things that you don't like, okay, you're trying to figure out why things keep on happening. It's probably this right here, is that it's how you're reacting and responding to things. That's kind of pulling out that secret you, the secret, what you secretly believe to be true for you. Okay, your secret thoughts, what you secretly murmur and complain about. Okay, that's what Neville Goddard is trying to point out here. And that's what kind of stood out to me like flipping like crazy glue. But to switch this up, the power that we have is the power in awareness. Okay. Once you're aware of it, you can fix it. That's why I said in all my videos, once you're like, sometimes once you're aware of something, it causes frustration because it might be like, dude, I didn't really know I was this negative, or I really thought this way. Okay. And in the beginning, it can, you feel like kicking yourself in the butt. Okay. You get so frustrated with yourself. But what Neville was saying, don't get frustrated to yourself. Just be kind of an unbiased person that's just looking into your life. Just be aware of it. Just be aware of what you're doing, because you got the power to change it. And that's what Neville was saying is, once you're aware of it, well, you can change how you're reacting to it. And once you change how you react to situations and circumstances, your life will change like that, because everything comes from within. That's what Neville was saying. Okay. And your life can change rather quickly once you kind of catch yourself how you're really reacting to things. Okay. That's probably not the most appropriate way to react to it. Okay. Coming from that most successful version of you. But other than that, my friends, just wanted to share that with you. And remember, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.